Good morning, beautiful people. Go ahead and grab your pencils and your pens. Get your math workbook. We're going to do page 155 this morning. I'm going to help you get started, and then I think you can do the rest by yourself. Now remember, if I go too fast, pause the video. Okay, number one. It says, use the tables on journal page 154 to find equivalent fractions with a common denominator. Write a number sentence showing the fractions you used. So the first thing that we notice is we have 1/3 minus 1/6. And if you remember yesterday, I'm going to try to write here like a little whiteboard. We did 1/2 equivalent fraction. All you have to do is take the numerator and multiply it by 2. Take the denominator, multiply it by 2, and then you get 2/4 as your equivalent fraction. So we're doing that today as well. 1/3 minus 1/6. If you turn to page 154 and you use the chart at the bottom that we created, you could see that 1/3 and 1/6 have fractions that have denominators with the 12. That is important because you have to have the same denominator to subtract or add fractions. So if we can see 1/3 is equivalent to 4/12, and we can see that 1/6 is equivalent to 2/12. So in my notebook, all I did was write the equivalent fractions, and now I have a new number sentence. When I subtract those, I get 2/12. So step 1, find equivalent fractions for each fraction that's in the original. Step 2, go ahead and subtract them to get your answer. You have to have the same denominator. That's why we're doing this. All right, let's look at B. 1/3 plus 1/2. Some alarm bells should be going off in your head. They have different denominators. So we're going to go to our chart from yesterday, and we're going to see 1/3 has an equivalent of 2/6. So I'm going to write that down. I can also see that 1/2 has an equivalent fraction with the denominator of 6. Look up at the chart at the top of the page and see if you can find it. Equivalent fraction for 1/2 that has a denominator of 6. Did you find 3/6? If so, write it down. So our new number sentence is 2/6 plus 3/6. And then you can add that up and get 5/6. Okay? I'm going to help you do number 2 as well. And then I think you can definitely do the box for number 3 and number 4 by yourselves if you use page 154 to help you. Number 2, it's asking you to list 4 equivalent fractions for each fraction given. Remember, this is exactly what we did yesterday. What you do to the top, you have to do to the bottom. So if I wanted to make an equivalent fraction for 1/4, I could multiply the numerator and the denominator by 2, and I would get 2/8. I could also multiply the numerator and the denominator by 3 and get 3/12. What else could we do for 1/4? We could multiply the numerator and the denominator by 4 and get 4/16. So here I have 2/8, 3/12, 4/16. I want you to do this one by yourself. You can also do B by yourself. All you're doing is taking a numerator and the denominator and multiplying it by the same number to get a new fraction that has the same value. Okay. Use this video to help you. Use the chart to help you. We did a lot of the hard work yesterday, so today it's just using these numbers and using these examples to be able to figure out what you need to do with these fractions. The box has you estimate. You can cross those out. I'm not worried about your estimation. What I am worried about is what is your common denominator going to be? And what is your new number sentence with an answer? So you can cross out the estimate part. We're not worried about that today. All right, love y'all. Rewatch if you need. Khan Academy has videos on common denominator as well, and so does Brain Pop if you need to go look for something else to help you. Any questions you have, post below, and I'll get back with you. Bye.